Okay, so today, what are we going to do? We are going to do mainly, let me just do the slideshow, okay? Mainly, we will be doing grammar, vocabulary, and grammar cloze. Grammar MCQs, vocabulary, and grammar cloze. All right. So I will move on. Sanvi, can you hear me? Can you text me? Can you chat with me? Can you hear me or not? You have to switch on your computer, must switch on your video, okay? Unless your camera is broken, all right? If your camera is broken, you chat with me here. You just write down, okay? Some reasons, okay, so that I can read. All right, let me just go through this with you now. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so this is not my rule, all right? This is not my rule. This is the company's rule, all right? This is 88 Vision's rule by the management. It is compulsory to turn on your video and mute your microphone. You please use the chat function if you would like to do any of the following: ask a question, answer a question, share feedback. So you all know how to do so, right? You just click on chat and then you can chat with me like Catherine did. Very cleverly, she actually typed in everything that she needs to, okay? So you can also do that. Answer a question, share feedback. If there is anything urgent, please raise your hand and wait for teacher's permission to unmute yourself before speaking, okay? If you need to be excused, well, you just inform me and then I will let you go, okay? And then you return ASAP. All right, next is be mindful to be respectful to all students and teachers in class. I have another class, I think it was a few days ago. The student, right, I think he accidentally wrote a lot of words in different language. So I told him to translate, all right? So you type in English so that, you know, I will try my very best to explain and answer you, okay, Ken? All right, so everybody is already 5:35. 5:33, sorry about that, 5:33, so we're going to start our lesson now. Hold on, let me just go take my pen, laser pointer. Okay, Ken, because I think I've annotated. All right. All right, so today we're going to start off with grammar MCQs. Grammar MCQ is important because this one will be tested for your exam, all right, for your WA3 also. Your next WA is this coming one that's coming for you, right? It's called WA3, WA1, WA2 finished already. So, okay, next. Okay, today we're going to do this thing called tag questions. Have you heard of tag questions? I get out first, okay? I explain to you what tag question before we start first. Have you seen this type of question? This tablet has many functions. Has it? Hasn't it? Is it? Or isn't it? All right, hold on. I'll make it bigger. I can't slide me. Okay. Can you chat with me now what you think is the answer? This tablet has, it's okay. It's okay if it's correct. It's good if it's correct. It's okay if it's not correct. It's all right. I'm going to teach you. I'm going to go into website, okay, to explain to you how to answer this type of question if you don't know. Can you type for me? Yes, I got one chat. B, hasn't it? Okay, anybody else? B, hasn't it? Okay, Toby say B. Catherine says B. All right. Oh, Darius also say B. Okay. So 3 of you know how to answer, huh? Maybe the rest are not sure. It's okay to be not sure. That's why you come for tuition, right? Then I teach you. Okay. So why do you say it's hasn't it? You want to chat with me? You can chat with me why you say it's hasn't it. Either you chat or you can unmute yourself. You can talk also. It's okay. Anybody want to explain? Want to try or not? You just know. You just know it is hasn't it. Okay. So why is it like this? We call it one positive, one negative. Okay. One positive, one negative. Yes, somebody's chatting. Great. It will be the opposite. Okay, good, Toby. You are right. So one is positive, one is negative. Positive means that don't have not. Negative means there is a not. That's why we call it negative. All right. Yes. Yes, correct. It will be opposite. Yes, very good. So this is Nicole. Wait, I write down Nicole's name, okay? I need to write down on my paper. Then I can write down. Hi, Nicole. We are now doing tag questions. All right. So your reasoning to me is one is opposite, right? So meaning if you don't have a negative here, okay? So you have if you have a positive, positive. Positive means you don't have negative, okay? Don't have not. And therefore you have to have a negative here. Negative means you need to have a not, right? So this means, as you already know, it's has not, right? It's got a not there. That's why it is hasn't. Are you clear? Therefore, this tablet has many functions, hasn't it? All right. So this is positive. All right. Meaning there is no not. This one is negative because there is a not here. Therefore, one positive, one negative, or like your friends say, it's opposite. You are right or wrong. Let's see. You are right. Very good. Very good. Okay, so I am going to go into detail because some people may not understand, right? May not have may not understand or may not have learned this in school. It's okay if you've not learned it in school, so I will teach you now, okay? So we're going here. All right, tech questions. Okay, this is called tech questions. I hope you can see from your side there, okay? If your screen is quite big, you can see it very big. If it's not, then you just listen in. Sure, I got full marks for this worksheet. Wow, very good, Toby. Congratulations. So Toby, since you got very high marks, you got full marks, that's very good. But you just look at it, you just look at it like what, oh dear. Wait, you just look at it like a revision for you. Okay, if you get it all correct, that's very good. Because your friends also need to learn. All right. I got one. It's okay, you got one wrong. It's all right. Let's go on. Tech questions. What are tech questions? Tech questions turn a statement into a question. All right. So basically, this is what it looks like. Hold on, Okay, Ken. So just wait for a while, all right? Okay, they are often used for checking information that we think we know is true. So for example, tech questions are made using an auxiliary verb. What is an auxiliary verb? Later I explain to you what is auxiliary verb, okay? And a subject pronoun. So negative question tags are usually contracted. So contracted means that they have the N and the T, N and T. So example like this, right? It's warm today, isn't it? It's warm today, isn't it? Why become isn't? Because if you break it up, it is like this. It is warm today, isn't it? I repeat, it is warm today, isn't it? So is positive, isn't is negative. Therefore, it is warm today, isn't it? That's how you use it. So the whole thing idea is over here, right? The whole idea is over here. Why I cannot move? Let me see. I don't know why I cannot move. So usually if the main clause, hold on. Yeah, okay, you can. Sure. You just tell me before you go, okay? Can? You just say, teacher, I have another class. Can I please go about 5 minutes before that you tell me, okay? Can? Now we go on. Usually the main clause is positive. The question is negative. You remember just now we went through, right? It's positive and then negative. It has rained today. Oh, somebody accident. Okay, guys, listen up. I think it's me. I have forgotten to do something. Hey, y'all don't annotate. Wait, I go back here, okay? Wait a minute. Can you guys wait? Hold on for what? You don't annotate, cannot? Because if you annotate, then it becomes Okay, I'm going to disable annotations. All right. So you don't annotate. I know maybe sometimes it's accident. It's okay. So now okay already. I disable it. So you even if it's accident, you won't see anything. Okay, not to worry. Okay, let's go on. One is positive, one is negative. I told you just now already. And if the one is negative, one is positive. What am I talking about? Let's look at this. All right, wait. So one negative, just remember it's opposite. All right. So I read on. If the main clause has an auxiliary verb in it, you use the same verb in the tag question. So what is auxiliary verb? I'll show you what's here. Okay. An auxiliary verb is usually is and are and was and were. Okay. So for example, it is cold, isn't it? You are not warm, aren't you? So ARN apostrophe T, right? She was there, wasn't she? See? Correct? So, etc. So this is your auxiliary verb. So you just follow. If it is, you become isn't. If it is are, you become aren't. If it's was, you become wasn't. The other side become wasn't. Not become, but you make it into wasn't, right? In the question. And were changed to weren't. Same for hasn't. If you have, it becomes haven't. If you have had, it becomes hadn't. All right. So let's look at the other examples now before we go. Okay. There are many examples here. See, she's Italian. She is Italian, isn't she? Is, isn't, right? They live in London. You can't say livende. Very funny, right? It's not. So if let's say you don't have is or was or were, then what you do is you use do. You understand? Huh? You use do. So example, they live in London, don't they? So it becomes do, you see. They do live in London, don't they? But we don't write down the word do here. It's very strange. So we take out the do, but it's actually do, okay? We are, this is are, okay, are. It's not we are. I know it's we are, where. Basically when we are talking and it's contracted, contracted. But when you split, it becomes we are. We are working tomorrow, aren't we? See, are becomes aren't. It was cold yesterday, wasn't it? So it's positive. See, opposite. Huh? This is positive. This is negative. All right. He went to the party last night, didn't he? Eh, how come didn't? Because I told you just now, if you don't have is, are, was, were, you have do or did. But then because it's past tense, how do we know it's then? You can ask, teacher, why down here they say don't? Why down here they say didn't? Why say didn't? Because didn't is past tense, right? So he went to the party last night, didn't he? Okay? They live, present tense, in London, don't they? Okay? I go on to the next one. Huh? We were waiting at the station, weren't we? Correct? Because were and weren't. They have, this one means they have been to Japan, haven't they? So have and haven't. Next one. She has been studying a lot recently, hasn't she? So it's has and hasn't. Do you understand? Okay, so I'm going to stop here. Now we do this together. Yes, somebody wants to check. It hasn't rained, has it? Yes, you are right, Catherine. It hasn't, because you write down the hasn't first and then the has later also can. All right, so let's move now. Okay, let's do this together as a class. I hope you are more clear, because if you're not clear now, everybody, later on in primary 5, you have a lot of this, then you don't know how to do. Primary 4 already, you need to know how to do. Okay, Ken? So let's go. Just remember opposite or positive, negative, negative, positive. Just remember opposite. Can be. Okay, so what do you think? The kid's balloon burst just now. Do you think it's does it? Do you think it's doesn't it? Did it or didn't it? So you look at the question here. Huh? Let me just go back here. Wait a minute. Oops. Wait a minute. Oh yes, you're right. Hold on. Huh? I'm finding my pen. Oh dear. Hold on. Huh? Where's my pen? I don't know where's my pen. Okay, I cannot seem to find my pen. Okay, never mind. Hold on. Wait a minute. Spotlight, clear, redo. I can't find my pen. I'm supposed to have my pen below here, but I don't know why my pen is not there. Never mind. Yes. Check. Yes, hello. Yes. Okay, nothing. Okay, yes, your answer is D. So this becomes did past tense. So the kid's balloon burst just now, didn't it? Here. Okay. So it becomes like that. Wait a minute. Okay. So it becomes it becomes didn't. Why is it didn't? Why is it didn't? Because the reason is very simple. Wait, I don't know why you went like that. Okay, because if you don't have is, remember you don't have is, you don't have is, was, were, right? You have a do there. But then in case, because this case is past tense, right? It becomes the kid's balloon burst just now. It is actually, the word is did, D-I-D. So did down here becomes didn't it. All right, so, okay, I go to the next one. Next one, D is your answer. Okay, you don't recall even a single thing. Now, can you tell me what's your answer? Don't is do not, right? So what is your answer for this? C, okay, Toby, you think it's C. The rest of you, what do you think? So this is past tense, right? If this, sorry, this is not past tense. This one is negative. So this one will be positive. All right. You don't recall even a single thing, do you?